Trump versus Carney intensifies. U.S. Canada tensions flare up after U.S. President Trump's 100% tariff threat. But Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney is not in the mood to falter. He remains firm, standing tough against the U.S. tariffs threat.
With our economy under threat from abroad, Canadians have made a choice. You're choosing to put your hard-earned dollars behind Canadian businesses and Canadian workers. Canada's new government is doing the same with our new Buy Canadian policy. We're on a mission to build big, from millions of homes that will improve affordability, to major projects that will transform our economy, to the new military hardware that will protect Canadians and our sovereignty. We will build big with Canadian steel, aluminium and lumber, with Canadian technology, and we can't control what other nations do. We can be our own best customer, and together we will build Canada strong.
On January 24th, in a video message, Prime Minister Carney urged Canadians to buy Canadian, a call to protect the country's economy and support local businesses. The move represents a bold shift for the North American nation, signaling a focus on homegrown industries rather than reliance on foreign trade. Prime Minister Carney warned that Canada's economy is currently under a threat from abroad, advocating a strategy in which the country becomes its own best customer. His message comes amid escalating transnational tensions and follows U.S. President Trump's back-to-back sharp remarks against Canada. Just a day earlier, Trump warned Canada against pursuing economic agreements with China, threatening steep trade penalties if Ottawa moves forward with such deals. Referring to the Canadian Prime Minister as governor, Trump added that the U.S. would impose a 100% tariff on Canadian goods should Ottawa deepen trade ties with Beijing. In a post on social media platform Truth Social, he wrote, "If Governor Carney thinks he is going to make Canada a drop-off port for China to send goods and products into the United States, he is sorely mistaken." Earlier, at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Trump chided Prime Minister Carney, saying, "Canada gets a lot of freebies from us, by the way. They should be grateful also, but they're not. I watched your Prime Minister yesterday. He wasn't so grateful. They should be grateful to us. Canada lives because of the United States."
Going to be defending Canada. Canada gets a lot of freebies from us, by the way. They should be grateful also, but they're not. I watched your Prime Minister yesterday. He wasn't so grateful. But they should be grateful to us. Canada lives because of the United States. Remember that, Mark, the next time you make your statements.
Within 48 hours, in a bold tone, Canadian Prime Minister Carney delivered a fitting reply to President Trump over his controversial, grateful remark.
Canada and the United States have built a remarkable partnership in the economy, in security, and in rich cultural exchange. But Canada doesn't live because of the United States. Canada thrives because we are Canadian. News.